All right, good morning, everyone. It is 11:23 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday. Um, Tell me why I don't like Fridays. Actually, I love Fridays. Bottom of this candle here, and what do we have? Um, New low, possibly? No, new low for the session. Find resistance in about 4 points, so I'm going to go long, like a breakout long. 145 on the buy, that's pretty decent. See if we can get above here. If not, we're going to come back down. We'll probably see some resistance about this area right here. 99 even. Able to push above again. This is pretty good numbers up in here. All right, we're able, good. A little POC right at the top. That's looking good. We'll go to break even here. That's looking good. What? Right about there.
Position closed.
All right, so we took 3 points for that one. Pretty good. And we built up a lot of volume up in here. Um, but then I seen the kind of the selling coming back, and I really wasn't too thrilled with that, so I got out. That was my trade. Don't like the price action here, but we trade what we see. But you could always, having a no position is a position, right? Well, the POC moved up pretty fast here, right in the middle of this middle, probably right in the middle of the candle, POC. Then what happened? Here, market's being manipulated. This is a big candle right here. Even look. And from the prior price action like that. Something's got to be happening in the news. So it looks like there's actually some good news in says China grants export licenses to rare earth suppliers of the top three U.S. auto. It's good news. So why did it drop? Oh, it's for 6 months. China export licenses granted to suppliers of U.S. automakers are valid for 6 months. Seemed like a great deal to me. I'm not negotiating. You know, it's not my pay scale. Uh, but it's good to know what's happening in the news. So the question is, are we going to get below this candle? Or can we maybe go, up to 03, up here? substantial amount of numbers compared to the rest, and we came back down. So when buyers came in, like they were selling at that point. The POC did move down a little bit here. Prior, always look prior. Always look to the left. So it looks like we're getting a decent candle forming right here. One right here. We have a little bit of resistance here, but if not, we should be able to at least come up to here. We'll be at least at like a 2-point move. Keep my stop where it is. I think we got some decent support right about here. So, small amounts of numbers here are not great. We could blow right past them. So pretty much the same thing happened with this candle, except that the reason why I took this instead, numbers right here, this 110, 173, I have 154, 180. So this is substantial. It's a difference, of at least half on each. And we got pretty much nothing here. There's nothing separating this, right? But there is action. A lot of positive delta in here. We just need buyers to come in, right? We need this volume to come up. This is what we're getting. So, yeah, so it came up here and shot back down. We have a seller here. That was good. Take it. Okay, not bad, not bad. Getting through it. It's a solid candle. So yeah, we'll probably just be jumping on this right now. I'm not looking to jump on that. I'm looking to do the opposite. We retraced back. We came back down. We got some sufficient delta, but we don't have much volume. Volume is picking up. I want to see the delta number drop a little bit, which it is. You got a buyer right in here. You got a bunch of sellers. So once we break the selling, I think we'll be able to maybe get down to about here. We'll see. I'm going to go, don't like the price action. It's going to go to break even. So we'll see. See if we come back down. We had to go, all right, so at least we got it. All right, that's another point. My goodness. We just trade what we see. Let's go see. I mean, I have a feeling that the buyers are going to get trapped out. Looks like it right here. Just never know. Very difficult market to trade, so you got to be extra cautious. It's tough. It's tough. It's very tough to trade.
You gotta focus, bro.
I know you got to focus. You got to focus. Got a bunch of negative delta here. We're not able to get any lower. You see? Just take a look at the delta. We're not able to get lower, but then we may get a push. All right, so we got to take a look. Where's the next resistance point? Could be somewhere inside here. This small area right in here. Right now. This area right here is a little concave area. Very easy to get lost in this price action right here. You got the support level here, a support level here, maybe 2 points. just accumulating a lot right in here. We made a low. We're starting to build some negative delta in here. We just shot back down. Then it came back up. You see that? Retail is going to be standing on this right now. They're going to start buying it out. Buyers are getting trapped. Go short right here. You're going the wrong way. Let's see if this becomes less negative. Delta, there you go. Let's push down. Let's push down to at least. I'm just going to go to the VWAP. Come back down with my, maybe get a 1-to-1 ratio. Looks like we're going to lose this one. It looks like we're going to lose the price action unless we get just a bunch of sellers in there. We just had the sellers. I'm going to go even here. Yep. That's okay. Don't like it. Don't like it. I was a little slow to the draw. I could have probably made it through if I kept this stop where it was. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Came back 1-to-1. I like that. Some negative, some positive vibes coming in here. Very small number. I'm going long right here based on this price action right inside here. On the push down. Yes, we did. Going to go long right there. These are huge numbers. Didn't come back. So I'm actually good with going there. We had a little bit of right here. At a low. Came back up higher. Let this one marinate a little bit. Got some selling imbalances coming in. You just got to take the profit when you get it. Take it. We got a bunch of selling imbalances here, but yet we got buying imbalances here. All right, so this, sometimes even your indications, I mean, obviously they could be wrong, but sometimes things just don't work. All right, so things that normally happen to work don't. And that could change per candle. It could change, but typically you'll see it. Like if you were relying on imbalances and imbalances aren't working today, then don't use imbalances. Don't beat a dead horse. Don't trade by the seat of your pants either. Have have an assumption of what you want to do. Because if you just, saying, hey, I'll go short, I'll flip a coin, I'll go long, I don't know what to do, don't do anything. That's a position, too. Got a little bit of value building up inside this. You see right here in this delta? So we're at an area between the value area and the high value area. Big numbers. We didn't go into the value area, so we're still, still above. Selling coming in here. This is a full sell candle. We're starting to get some buyers back in, maybe 50% of this candle. We had a selling imbalance. We're above that. This is looking long to me. It's looking long to me as far as what's coming out here. So I'm going to go ahead and see what happens with these buying imbalances. Looks like we could find some resistance about this area, 02. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. And one came back. Sellers 60 and a few came back. 4 and 0. 3 are back. 13 are back. 14. See if we come back down to here. We don't. We're coming up. I'm going to go long right here, right before the 9 EMA. We're not coming up here, and these numbers are getting shorter, smaller. So we're in now. Now, we could come right down again. I mean, price action is, price action. We got some buying up in here, which looks good. We got a brand new candle. Going a little higher. Not liking the price action. Let's just see. Let's just get a little small little. I'll take it. That was a 1.5. These little points add up. Insignificant numbers here. You're probably going to lose the low. Manipulation came up real quick. You got to take the profits. When you see price action like this, you got to take the profits quickly. All right, unless you got a huge stop or you got a better tolerance for. But if you're scalping, especially if you're scalping with volume, with a lot of size, more contracts. I'm only doing one. Usually, when I put when I'm recording, I'm trading one contract. Just too much risk if I'm doing more than one. I can handle losses with one contract. But when you start getting 5 or 6 of them, those losses can end up quick. I'm talking to profits, but I'm just saying. But I wouldn't do the commentary. But I may decide to do 2 contracts to show you how I scale in, scale out. But I'm trading also when I'm not recording. So certain points of the day, we're getting a little more volume. I'll just turn the and I don't mind not trading my full size either. Little consolidation. We're just sitting over, and it's pretty much the same 15, 30, I mean, 23, 50, 15, 20. There's really not much big numbers up here on the top. So the buyers aren't getting trapped out. Buying imbalance right here. No longer sellers came back in. Buying imbalance disappears. Selling imbalance. You need to get more buyers up at this level. The selling imbalance just went away. You see that? Selling imbalance is staying there. We're not getting any buyers coming back. Need to get buyers right in here. Substantial amount. So this is going to stay there. That's a selling imbalance. Buyers came in right here to shot up. So at 6,000 is the key. And I call it 6,000 even. 0, 0. Yeah, so I'm thinking we can make a shot for the top right now. So I'm going to go long right here. I'm going to take my chances. Need to get above 0175. This is looking pretty good here with a buying imbalance on top. We have about a third or a fourth, the delta. Like to see the delta come up a little bit. Maybe to 600. Positive delta. That would be good. Got a buying imbalance here. Kind of a little bit of, hesitation. We do got to step in the profile here. 2304. That's just not good. These buyers right here. No sellers came back, but now we've got sellers back. So now we're looking better. Almost took some heat there. That's fine. Not moving my stop. So new got 170. We're not able to get any higher. I'm just going to take a couple of ticks. That's it. Can't get any higher. Watch it blow up now, right? Price action. Can't get any higher. So I'm looking for maybe 20, nothing back. Hard to do. This price action could turn any way. So let's get ready for another trade. We're not getting any higher. Does that mean we go lower? Does that mean that they're just, you got a big buyer, a big seller just trying to sell it? All right? You got to think about these things and plan your trade. We had a bunch of selling up there. Let's see if we come back up again. And then if we still see the resistance, look at all that volume here. A lot of volume. We're above the 90 MA. That looks good. We had a big candle here. So once we get a push, we'll probably fill this whole candle back up. Get to 14, 6,014. Pretty easy. Pretty easy, but we need the volume. And that's frustrating because you don't know what's going to come in. So you got to, if you're in a trade, you got to manage it. You get a burst of volume. I mean, right inside here, you may get more volume. Over here, if we see this trying to build up a little more value, that's a good indication. We're going to probably go to, probably go up a couple of points, 2-3 points, maybe to this end, to 550s. But right inside here, there's nothing significant. We did have a couple of buying imbalances, but it doesn't look like they're holding. Sometimes you show a support. You come back down, you come back up. So this is a buying imbalance that's being supported, but it's not going up as high as we'd like. If we go up 2 points, 3 points, it may be worth a scalp for me. Price action, I need to trade with a certain amount of, if I can find momentum, right, in volume. That's what I'm looking for. Not looking to stay at levels for too much time. I'm trying to spot the momentum. And what's coming in and what's coming out, where the aggressive buyers and the sellers are. So I'm looking for. I'm looking for delta. We're staying right at that number. We did have some resistance here before. You got 1,200, right? You got 800 here. So I'm thinking we're going to come down a little bit. 800 on the volume with a positive candle, 1,200 on the volume, negative candle, more negative delta. Do we make it back down? And if we go down, how far down do we go? Do we go below this low? Do we go below this low? This low? Do we go back to the VWAP? But we're not able to make any higher ground. We got 1-to-2 ratio here, 44 to 81, about 1-to-2. It's not enough. There you go. That's enough. That's enough to push it. Now, all right, we got the volume. How about the push up? Are we getting the push? Are we getting a response back? Look at the volume, very small volume. We're not getting anything back here. Not good. We need to see more volume and we need to see participation. Don't have the participation, we're not going to get to where we need to go. All right. And every candle's different. And every minute is different. Second is different. Look at this. 144 came back. It went up 1 tick. Really? Trying to get, my viewers to understand what I'm looking at. So this is why I'm talking just off the cuff. Unscripted. We're unscripted here. There's nothing, this is as it's happening. What I'm feeling, what I'm seeing. Right? It's not emotional. It's just what I'm seeing. I don't get emotional over trading. Look at all the bigger numbers on the left-hand side indicating buyers. So buyers were able to get over this level. All right. So where is the least point of resistance? I'm thinking at 2014. So being that I've seen all this, want to be long. I want to see where we come back if we hold support here. This is decent numbers. Pretty decent. Didn't have much of a pullback. Holding support. Let's see if we can get to an even number. I'm going to go long right there. We held support pretty good here, more than 50% of the candle. So I'm okay with that. Buyers are getting killed right here. But some numbers here, so I'm just going to let it ride. You got some decent numbers here. You know, you got to step in the profile over here. So that's looking good. We got to blow past that. All right, I'm happy here. So I think I made a good entry. I'm gonna go to break even. Book a point or two. There you go. All right, that was actually 3 points. I'm good with that. 2.5 points. Got some resistance here, but where is that? We could break the resistance on positive delta. I think I'll be okay with that. And we're getting all this volume up in here, so we may actually make it to 13, 14. So if I get a good entry, I'm just gonna let it ride. We'll see where we're back. We're still showing some decent support here. These numbers are becoming, 6,000 could be right around the corner for these two numbers, right in here, right in there. See if it's building, if we get enough trading inside here. Yeah, so I'm happy. I'm okay. I'm okay with going long. We're still keeping our low. We're 50% above this candle. Still good. So we're in trending mode here. I'm going to go one tick above for buy. We're still holding the low, which is good. See if we can hold it. And these are our buying imbalances. So let's see if we can hold this. If we can hold it, I'll move my stop down. I'll move my entry. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. That little pop, that little drop like that. I wanted to see that. Now I want to pop up. Being that we already passed the resistance here, and we made a low, I think I'm at a good level for a buy. These numbers look good. Pretty good number here. 80.25. I'm good with that. About 3 times. See what kind of volumes we could build up inside here. So I'm okay with my long right here. Your negative delta here could be a turning point in the price action. If buyers could come in these next 2 or 3 ticks, right below the selling imbalance. We'll see how big this goes. We're able to hit the selling imbalance, and we got buyers coming in, starting to look good. I like this number. This is a good number. That's a good number. We have 58 back. I like to see a little more on the selling up here, but it's okay. It's unfinished. Unfinished here. Here. So it looks like a good entry. Right past here. No problem if we get enough volume coming in. Looks like volume is pretty good. 1 to 3 here, which is good. That's pretty much my minimum. $90 to $420, 87 to $480. Need to see this delta number come up. Need to see at least 100. It could come up pretty fast. We go from 30 to 60 in a blink. So we'll see where that is. 31, 33. Not too happy with that. Let's see what this one. This one came up pretty fast. Bunch of selling imbalances here. Well, one now. 32 to 51. Let's see if we hold this low. This number got to become less negative and into the positive. Still feeling good about this entry. Small little numbers could come up very quick. This is a decent number. If we could go past here with the 180 sellers, I think we'll be okay. 180 sellers, 101 buyers, right at this level. See where the candle started? We got a bunch of selling in here. Bunch of selling, maybe we're going to make a bunch of gains. Let's take this number down to like 50. Negative 50. We got the volume. If we could go to negative 50, I think we'll have to worry about the negative 50 now. So we'll work on this. Let's get to be about 40 delta. 40 delta, let's get some accelerate right here. This is looking good now. Got some buying imbalances, some selling imbalances. We're above it. We just got to boost up. We got 92 delta, 300. We're about 1 to 3. We're good. About 1, we're good. We're pretty good here. So we could pop over here and we'll see how we manage this trade. 72.70. Okay, we need to see more. We need to see more volume. 75.70. Sellers started coming in. Still had some decent delta up here. I'm still good with my entry. $15.38. Let's see if buyers take this. So far, we got a bunch of selling. We got a buying imbalance right here. Some buying imbalances here. This is a significant level. I mean, I'd be willing to go long here if we come down here. We stop there. I'd be into going long, actually, below here. So just going to follow this down. This is a little technique. Probably going to hit some resistance here. Got a lot of selling imbalances. Let it marinate here, about a point. 02, 03 before. I was looking at the market. 03 was significant right in here. So let's see if we could get a bunch of buyers up in here. Still want to go long. The point of control, I'm just trying to follow this. And that looks like a pretty decent level right here. Ledge. We'll see if my assumption was right. These selling imbalances. Buyers are coming in nicely. I think right here is where we're going to find the resistance. Right? Because once we get above here, I think retail is going to feel confident enough to put their money into the game. All right? But at that point, we may see a lot of selling. So I'm going to go to break even. And it's like 2 points here. Still haven't booked it, but I like the price action. I mean, we could come back down, but we got a lot of bulk up in here. We need to come across here. So I need to see this number come up substantially. Even more than that. Even more than that. So we're going to take our stop and we're going to move it up to here. And we're going to move this level up and see if we could just maybe get another pop through it. It's possible. We got a lot of resistance here. That means that there's compression. That's a new word. All right, I'm knotted out. So I'm going to leave the video there. I may come back for the close. So I appreciate you viewing it. If you stayed this far, I appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, comment if you like this type of analysis, commentary, unscripted trading. I try to talk as much as I can. I try to get all the points that I look at out there. That was a decent move there. Still looking at the price action, but wow, it's looking good. I got things to do. 12 o'clock. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. Please like, subscribe, comment if you like this type of content. Also, no FOMO. Always use a stop. Manage your trades. Preserve your capital. Follow the commentary. Even if you're not trading, paper trade. Until you become comfortable, you just got to get a platform that allows that. And yeah, trading's been good to me. Hopefully it's good to you. Keep on watching the videos. It'll get better for you. And that's about it. So if I don't come back, have a great weekend. Maybe I'll post some how-to videos during the weekend if I have time. Or I'll see you 3 o'clock-ish for the close, the last hour to close. All right? Steve Trader 66. I'm out.